I'm Annie. Happy Halloween. Today I'm going to be talking about conjugating verbs in the present tense. I'm going to split it up into 3 different videos because there are 3 different kinds of verbs. There are ER verbs, IR verbs, and RE verbs. This probably doesn't make any sense right now, but it'll make sense in just a second. Today I'm going to be working on ER verbs. So, for the verbs, the way it works is you take your verb such as aime, which means to like, right there, sort of like to walk, to run, to eat, to drink, to like. So, that is it in the infinitive form. Spell it like so. I'm sorry, my handwriting is awful. Infinitive, which is just before it means anything at all. It's just plain to like. No one likes anything. No one's actually doing the action that the verb is implying. So, aime, it ends with er, as I'm sure you can see. Oop. Okay, so the way that conjugating verbs in French works is you take off the ending. So the er, the ir, or the re, you just completely goodbye. Okay? So now we're left with aim. Okay? So we have our little chart with all our subject pronouns from last time. So what we do is we put that stem, which is what we call it after we take off the er, re, ir, we put it at each part of our table. Okay, so we've got our stem all set up there. Okay, then each subject pronoun has different endings. So, for the 3 different kinds of verbs, they have different endings for each subject pronoun. So, for er, we have, for je, you just add an e to your stem. For tu, you add an es to your stem. For il, elle, on, you add an e. For nous, you add ons, on. For vous, you add an ez, which you pronounce a. And il, elle, you pronounce just not at all, really. It sounds exactly like the e's over here. Okay, so we go back to all our stems over here. I'm going to use my hot pink. So we take each one of them. For the je, we add an e. For the tu, we add es. For il, elle, on, add an e. For nous, you add an ons. For vous, you add an ez. And for il, elle, you add ent. Okay? Nifty little thing here. When you have je, and then you have something that starts, a verb that starts with a vowel, you take out your e and you put an apostrophe like so. Everyone see that? See how that works? So you end up with j'aime, tu aimes, il, elle, on, aime, nous aimons. We have a thing called liaison there. Okay, sort of like someone who goes from person to person. This goes letter to letter. If you have something at the end of a word and you usually wouldn't pronounce it, you actually do pronounce it if there's a vowel on the other end of it. So for example, when we have an S here, we go nous aimons, and then you hear the S moving into the A, vous aimez, and aiment, elles, aiment. Don't make the Z sound super crazy, but sort of just let it flow, because that's how French rolls. Okay, so, little funky thing here though. Manger and all of the other verbs that have a G before the ER, just for a little practice. Here's our blank slate. What we do is we take the ER, get rid of it, like that. Okay, we have MANG, and then we put on our endings. So, here we go. Je mange, tu manges, ils, elles, on, mange. Nous, mangeons. But if we left it with just the ONS, it would make a really hard G like mangeons. So we stick an E in there to make it all flowy and sound soft and pretty. So it's mangeons. And then you have manger and mange. Manger, mange. Don't pronounce the ENT because French is all flowy and pretty and we don't want to say mangent. So just say mangeons. Mange, mange. Okay, and that is all. So go and practice that with just go to the dictionary, pick it up, go through every single verb you can find. It's anything that says to like, to have, to want, to eat, to take, anything with to. Look them up, chop off the ER, try it. Sounds ugly because it has a G. Stick an E there on the new. There are some regulars. Those will be in a later video. Good luck.